Brought to you by Kia.
Tonight, two teams begin a new journey, the beginning of the NBA regular season.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by my colleagues and my friends.
Oh, wow.
My buds.
There we go.
Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking
And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve with David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. And in one of the all-time classic series, they won Game 7, forever cementing themselves as NBA champions.
And this is their first matchup against this team since they knocked them off in the NBA Finals.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Durant is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Pachulia in at the 5. Thompson, and there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Aggressive defense, too aggressive. Thompson goes up strong and draws the foul.
And one of the most resilient players around, Tristan Thompson, hasn't missed a game with injuries since 2012.
And for a big man who plays the way he does, battling in the paint, going after every rebound, and also being the muscle for his team, it's impressive he's played this many games. Well, the Cleveland Cavaliers definitely played at a slow pace. They've sped up the pace. They love the three-point shots. LeBron attacks so much in the inside, he creates a lot of open looks for the Cavs shooters to knock down threes.
So he gets them both. And the Cavs no different. They're following the league trend of shooting more threes, but not the trend towards playing up tempo.
No, not at all. They still can play half-court basketball and also still knock down threes. Reason why they have a lot of guys that can stretch you out, and they have that guy LeBron James that can break down the defense.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Liggins, the pass to Love. To the middle, the screen from Thompson. And Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
Six on the shot clock. Love kicks to Irving. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Irving's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
You know, that job of getting through screen is not pretty, but somebody has to do it.
Now here's Durant. Here's Curry. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. We all know that Curry broke the three-point record last year, putting up an incredible 402 made threes on the season. The fact that no one had reached 300 before, then he goes and gets 400 is just astonishing.
And that is what is the most impressive thing about the record. He broke his own record by over 100. It would be like a player hitting 90 home runs in a year. Little doubt that he's the best shooter of all time.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league, and he showed it there.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Brooklyn Nets. Irving dishes to LeBron. Down low, Thompson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And opening night, Smitty, always a lot of excitement for the fans. As a player, does it feel a little different than any other regular season game?
Yeah, it does. I mean, you're excited. You get a chance to have new teammates, new logos, new branding. And the one thing is all 30 teams feel they can win a championship just on opening night.
It all begins brand new, doesn't it?
Yes.
The first free throw is good. And a season full of records for the Golden State Warriors. 73 wins, a 24-0 start, 34 road wins. Steve, 54 consecutive wins at home. Of all those, which record impresses you the most?
Well, I think 73 wins, because you have to be able to do all that to get to 73. People were calling them lucky. I don't think so. It takes a lot to be able to win 73 wins in this league.
Now, here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Outside, Green. Green with a screen for Durant. Back to Green. Julia the pass to Thompson. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Incredible effort from Thompson over some pretty good defense. Sometimes one man is not enough to throw his game off.
It's a pick by Love. Now here's LeBron. To the inside. Julia with the steal. Pass to Curry from 11 feet away. That one misses. So Cleveland will take it the other way. In the corner, Irving with it. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 minutes.
Such a compact release. That's why Kyrie is so efficient from range.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Here's Pachulia, and Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Irving. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. Thompson with the bucket.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
To the wing on the left. Pachulia against Thompson. Pachulia dishes to Durant. Curry. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Okay, that lay-in. He's tricky, but the defense was just too tight on him.
No one covering. 8 points for him. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. On the wing, Green. Shot to stop the run, and the 3-ball is good.
Green's ability to nail perimeter shots is what causes defenses headaches. His shooting really spaces out the floor.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He told me he's looking forward to the matchup tonight. It's their first time against this team, so he is curious to see what his guys do on offense. He said it's important that we're aggressive defensively. that we use our length and shot blocking as a deterrent inside. We'll see if they can be successful tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
You know, sounds like they'd like to keep this a low-scoring affair. This could be one of those grind-it-out kind of games.
They like to control the pace, and defensively they can do that. They take away a lot of options. They just muck it up.
And looking deeper at some postseason numbers, here's a look at the distribution of three-point and two-point shot attempts for the Warriors. And who can forget Steph Curry going down in the playoffs last season? Very scary moment in the first round. He was able to return and contribute, but ultimately his team fell to the Cavs in the finals.
Just the fact that Curry was able to come back was huge. Goes to show you just how much can change in the playoffs with one injury.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Curry's stroke is so effortless, especially from the free throw line.
Cavaliers leading. Outside Irving. Love. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
You talk about off-season dedication. Kevin Love has been able to transform his body since he came into the NBA, going from around 265 pounds at UCLA to where he is now.
And Kevin Love always working over the summer, doing yoga and all kinds of training.
Well, I think yoga is a little bit more safer. You remember he broke his hand lifting weights back in Minnesota, but give him a lot of credit. He does a lot of cross-training, and it's showing up. He has transformed his body, and that'll give him some more longevity.
Here's Irving. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Irving with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. The shot's good from Irving.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Outside Curry. He dishes it to Green. Rebound Love. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's the screen. And a wide open look for James. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Durant. Kicks to Curry. From past the arc. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 10 points for Steph Curry.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Irving passes to Love. LeBron outside. Back to Love. Puts it up from 17. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Durant. And Thompson kicks to Green. And the rejection by Love.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Curry against Irving. Jacks up a 3. That shot no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Curry kicks to Durant. Shoots from the baseline. And he hits the jumper for 2. Timeout. Durant's got his second bucket tonight.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And at times with these Cavaliers, Smitty, there have been some chemistry concerns, but while it hasn't boiled over, you do sense some friction from time to time.
Yeah, I think last season, you looked at the beginning of the season, they had some chemistry problems, but they got it together. Winning usually cures everything.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Shumpert in there for DeAndre Liggins. Then for the Warriors, West comes in for Jaja Pachulia. And it's Iguodala in for Durant. Now here's LeBron looking for his first basket still in this one.
As a defender, you have to stay in Fry's shirt. Otherwise, all too often, this will be the result.
Thompson dishes to Iguodala. The screen from Thompson. Pass to Curry. On the wing, Green. Again, the miss by Green.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Irving against Curry. And Thompson sends it back to the middle. Got a piece of it. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Irving double team. The 11-footer. The Warriors pull it in.
You love the closeout on that possession.
I love it because you don't give up on the play. Just that little contest bothered his shot.
Now here's West. There's the pick. Dishes it to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Right through the D for the layup. Curry's got 12 in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Irving passes to James. Here's the dish to Shumpert. It's a pick by Love. And Shumpert kicks to LeBron. Goes up on the wing. Chalk up 2 there.
Defender right in LeBron's face. Couldn't matter less to the king.
The War trail. Outside Curry. On the wing, Thompson. 3-pointer. Kept alive. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Here's a look at some stats for LeBron James. Coming off a terrific season, putting up about 25 points per, 6 assists and 7 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Now Irving. After the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Outside Irving. Feeds it to Fry. The 3. Cleveland gets it back. Out to Shumpert. Passes it to Irving. LeBron dishes to Shumpert. And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Warriors, 4th.
Their big man did a tremendous job grabbing rebounds, but to be fair, their rebounding was a total team effort. Everybody chipped in.
Golden State's gone 4 of 7 from 3-point range so far in the first. Thompson passes to Curry. Iguodala outside. Green the screen. And Thompson kicks it to West. Good D from Love.
And surprisingly couldn't connect. That's a high percentage a look as he's going to get.
Irving dishes to Fry.
Channing Frye is one of those 7-footers that you say needs to get down in the paint, rebound. No, he's totally different. He's like a guard. He stands around the 3-point line, floats around, waiting to knock down a catch-and-shoot 3.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first.
One of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league. If only Fry could get there more often.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dunleavy's checked in. And then for Golden State, JaVale McGee's checked in for Green. Ian Clark comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And both free throws good for Fry.
In terms of big man, he is certainly one of the better free throw shooters in this league.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Iguodala with it, picked up by Love. There's the pass to McGee. From the corner. And that misses badly. Air ball. And Channing Frye, one of those players who show up very well in the advanced analytics, the advanced measures of the game, the statistics. He makes winning plays.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he knows how to play a big man that's basically a stretch 5, but also can rebound and make those key plays when you need him.
Now Iguodala following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Iguodala outside. Off the mark, and the drop continues. Cleveland leading by 3. Here's Shumpert. It's Clark with the rebound.
I like the aggressiveness, but against that type of defensive pressure, he's out of his element.
Livingston kicks to McGee. Goes up on the block, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
That's good from McGee.
Talk about this backcourt of the Splash Brothers. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. I mean, they could go down as the greatest shooting backcourt in history.
That one misses. You talk about the other great backcourts in league history. I think of Clyde Frazier and Earl the Pearl, certainly, Earl Monroe. But they weren't together, Steve, that long.
Those two were fabulous. Some more that come to mind to me is Joe Newmars and Isaiah Thomas, Gail Goodrich and Jerry West, and obviously the Splash Brothers.
West against Love. With the fadeaway. Hope they get it back. No good from Fry.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
And that kind of tier defense is crucial to any team's success. Gotta defend the paint.
Now Dunleavy after the missed 3 from Iguodala. Iguodala with the steal. Goes up.
Oh, wow.
Watch your head.
That's a beautiful jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
These are the type of games you love. You can't predict. The only thing you know is it's going to be a close one.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to a title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
And no doubt about that. Dubbed the new Big Three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's advice, the sky's the limit.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
They clearly have the size advantage, and they're sending a lot of big bodies to the paint on both sides of the floor.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Livingston is out there with Ian Clark, and it's Durant, then there's Iguodala, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. And nowadays we see a lot less players who stay on one team for their entire career. Smitty, you played for 6 different teams in your career. Would you have rather stayed in just one spot?
No, I think when I look at it, when I look back at my career, at first at the time, Kevin, a little upset moving around, but the experience I got and to win the championship, I got a chance to move from organization to organization, meet so many different people. I like the change. My wife didn't like it.
I was just going to say, how'd your family react to all that?
Well, the one thing about it is my kids weren't old enough to change. They weren't in school yet, so that helped.
Huge.
My wife, I got to give her a lot of credit. She did a good job of being the champion at home while I was gone.
Do you know what they say? Behind every successful man is a surprised wife. You and I are lucky in that regard, aren't we?
Yes, indeed.
Now here's Iguodala. Shot clock at 6. There's the screen. Shot off the pick. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
On the defensive end, you have to fight through screen. That is a commitment.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, some might say that Draymond Green has a big mouth. Klay Thompson said he talks to us, himself, coach, the other bench. But Andre Iguodala had the Kappa fellas. He said if you're having a conversation about potato chips, then he's going to make sure his opinion is heard.
They love that edge he brings, D.A. Absolutely. Thanks. Here's Clark after Richard Jefferson's basket. Clark the pass to McGee, and he uses the glass on the layup. McGee's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Fry dishes to Thompson. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
James checked in for Cleveland. The Warriors also with a sub. Green's checked in. Golden State on D. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
The standing reach of a center, the mobility of a guard. No wonder Durant sent that one back.
Now, here's Livingston. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. On the wing, Green. Warriors the rebound. The feed to Livingston. He kicks to Green. Durant against Jefferson. McGee the pass to Durant. He feeds it to Green. Livingston kicks to Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Jefferson. Pass to Shumpert. LeBron outside. Jefferson kicks to James. Shoots from the line. That one a little long.
You love the closeout on that possession.
I love it because you don't give up on the play. Just that little contest bothered his shot.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Draymond Green. James kicks to Jefferson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Outside jumper. Irving for 3. Warriors with the rebound. McGee's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Livingston dishes to Clark. McGee is screen on Jefferson. From deep, Green gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got 6 points.
Jumper looking good as soon as Draymond let it go. Even with the defense present, he maintains his focus.
Irving kicks to James. Shot to end this cold run. Bank shot, no good.
Okay, his shot isn't there tonight. It's a major reason why they're behind. He needs to start sharing the basketball.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Draymond Green, the triple-double machine, was second in 2016 for the most in the entire NBA. He can rebound the basketball, he can score, and he loves to pass to the Splash Brothers.
Andre Liggins, he's checked in for Shumpert. Then for the Warriors, Pachulia. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. The free throw drops for Green. And Steve, Green certainly is one of the perfect candidates to put up a triple-double every night. Might go out of his way to get it done at times.
Yeah, he did admit. Last year there was times where he was chasing a triple-double. He said, no more of that, I'm just going to play basketball. And you know what? He started to get more triple-doubles.
Now here's LeBron. On its way from Irving for 2. And it's off the back rim, no good.
He was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes, now suddenly struggling to find the range.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
They're beginning to put it all together, in my opinion, and take control of this game.
And it's good, 2 points. LeBron's got his second basket of the game.
Obviously, this is where James is so difficult to defend. Can beat you with a variety of moves inside, just like that one.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now Irving. He's got 13. Liggins the pass to Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Thompson dishes to Liggins. Now you look at the star trio of LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love. Smitty, how do you think the Cavs have done as far as integrating the talents of those three?
It's been a big challenge. Reason why all three of these guys are accustomed to having the basketball in their hands and getting a lot of touches. There's only one basketball, and it's not easy. It takes a lot of sacrifice, trust, and commitment.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Steve, you've covered the league and been involved as a player for so long. Just how good are modern coaches? And, an extension to that, who is your pick for being the best coach right now in pro basketball?
Well, I think it's still Greg Popovich. He's done just a fabulous job being able to change styles, bringing in new players, also having guys that were #1 option, getting them to buy in, to come off the bench sometime, play lesser minutes. And then you have a guy like Steve Kerr, and then also one of my all-time favorites is Doc Rivers. Just a guy who has a great feel for players and people.
The coaches today have so much more at their fingertips in terms of tape and analytics than the coaches of even just 15 and 20 years ago. Is it hard to compare the two groups?
Yeah, it is. I mean, like you said, because there's so much involved now. And then a lot of these coaches are wearing two hats. I mean, they're the president or GM, also coaching. So they're doing totally different jobs than the coaches back in the day.
The Cavaliers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
No good on the free throw.
The Warriors has had some turnovers in their coaching staff, and Steve Kerr, give him a lot of credit. 2 guys in the first 2 years leave to get head coaching jobs.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. And one thing that makes Steve Kerr unique, he really does empower his assistant coaches.
Yes, watching him on the sideline, you can see he lets his assistants have a role on this team. Look what happened last year. Luke Walton in the first 43 games of the season, he was fantastic, and Steve Kerr stayed out of the way.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Irving. Screen by Jefferson. Kicks it to LeBron. Jefferson, a screen on Durant. From outside the arc. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Warriors, #1.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Warriors leading by 5. Here's Curry. He's got 14. Picked by Pachulia. On the wing, Thompson knocks down the three ball. Thompson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Thompson is one of the game's most deadly shooters from beyond the arc. Can't leave him open because he is just lethal.
Thompson sets the pick for James. Irving kicks to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now here's Pachulia. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Dunleavy comes in for Richard Jefferson. David West, he's checked in for the Warriors. On its way from Curry for 2, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
The defense did their best job on that play, but Stephen Curry is at a whole nother level.
It's a pick by Love. Fires from 14, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And Kevin Love, known early in his career for his terrific rebounding and work in the inside. Smitty, as time has gone on, he's become much more of a perimeter threat opposite.
Well, he can shoot the 3. We understand that. But be able to rebound the basketball, you have to be closer. So I think for them is play him close to the basket. But I think when you need spacing, he has the luxury as a coaching staff to push Kevin Love out to that three-point line. And the 4-man has to stay at home with him.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Steve, you were such a terrific three-point shooter in your day back in that 2001-2002 season. You led the league, in fact, in three-point percentage. You and I were having a conversation about great three-point shooters a little while ago. Did you ever think that shot would make the mark in the league that it has now made with the Currys and the Klay Thompsons and the way they're firing from distance?
You know what, Kevin, I shot it well that year. Tim Duncan, give him a lot of credit, and David Robinson. They drew a lot of double teams. But they're not shooting the 3-ball right now. I shot right around that line. These guys are shooting so far out, still with a high percentage and with a lot of volume. It's unbelievable what these guys are doing now with the 3-ball.
Would you play differently now with the league the way it is now than you did when you played the game?
Yeah, I'd be a stretch 4.
Yeah,
I mean, you start to look at it, probably wouldn't be playing the point guard position, probably be a stretch 4. Stephen Curry out. Klay Thompson really stepped up, had no problem being the first option guy on the offense for the Warriors. He was the team's go-to guy while Steph was out.
And for Klay, perhaps the biggest example of him carrying the load, Steve, on offense came last season in the playoffs.
Yes, Klay became the #1 guy, the go-to guy while Stephen Curry was injured. He was putting up about 30 points a game in Curry's absence. There is no doubt that he can legitimately be a #1 option on a team if need be.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Fry's checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Kevin Durant. Both free throws good from Kevin Love. And the Cavs back in 2014, bringing in LeBron and bringing in Kevin Love, arguably the best single-season upgrade at the position at that forward spot in NBA history.
It changed everything, but it hasn't all been smooth sailing. So there's only one basketball. They're still developing their rapport on the floor, but I think their skills do complement each other.
The Warriors have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And the first one at the line is good. And perhaps, Steve, a fact that was lost last year for Klay Thompson was that he himself put up 276 made three-point shots on the season. Good for 3rd all-time in the NBA.
Highest total ever by a player not named Steph Curry. What Curry did was amazing, but people, you sleep on what Klay was able to accomplish. Definitely one of the most gifted shooters ever to play.
and they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pass to Dunleavy. Irving a screen on Iguodala. And Fry slams it in.
Oh, the big man rocking the rim. Good aggressive finish right there.
And usually he leaves those to his teammates.
Well, he saw an opportunity to slam it down, and he seized it.
Iguodala. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, after all these years, you have to be impressed with Andre Iguodala's defense. He can guard 1 through 5. Yes, I said 1 through 5. And what I think he does best, he stays in position and he contests all shots.
Iguodala and his defense are still remarkable, and his ability to strip a player going up is still one of the best in the game.
Yeah, he takes that initial bump, great timing, quick hands, long arms. He's fantastic on the defensive end. And Iguodala drops them both. Well, we all know that Iguodala does more than what shows up in the box score, but you can't overstate how important that is to a team. Executes all the little plays, Steve, things you need, and then it shows up in big moments. You know, Andre Iguodala is one of those players, whatever you need, you said it best. But clutch plays down the stretch. And he's also one of those guys that you love to have in the locker room for other guys to learn from. He keeps things very jovial and light for his team. But he's a guy that when it's time to play, the prankster in him goes away when he gets on the court.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. And here's Irving. He's got 13. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And Channing Frye wasn't a three-point shooter coming out of Arizona. But Smitty, he sure is now.
It wasn't until his 5th season in the league and his 3rd team in Phoenix that he started to focus on the 3 ball. And yes, he's a stretch 5 or a stretch 4. He can shoot the basketball.
And the first one drops. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Pachulia. And both free throws good for Fry. And the Warriors a very good defensive team, Steve, whether they're playing big or going small.
A reason why they have intelligent guys that know how to play the game of basketball on the defensive end. They switch a lot, they get their hands in the passing lane, and they are great communicators.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
There's a good screen. And Love has it in the corner. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. It's good. Fry's got 8 here in the quarter.
Incredible. He was shooting the ball with good rhythm in the first quarter. Now he's just unconscious.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. Down low, West. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And the Warriors lead by 7.
You gotta love when you can get looks this close to the basket.
Outside Irving. He dishes it to Fry. All sorts of time. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now here's Livingston. Tight defense on him. Dishes it to Curry. Not enough on that one as it misses.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it.
Irving kicks to Dunleavy. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. The dish to Fry. Wide open look. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Curry dishes to West. Feeds it to Livingston. Iguodala with a screen on Love. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Wow. With the defense bearing down on him, he calmly flips in the reverse.
So both teams making some changes here. The Warriors have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And the free throw, no good.
Livingston is a very reliable free throw shooter, coming in with a career average of almost 80%.
Irving from long range.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Because he's really good defending all the way out to the three-point line.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors ahead. They lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr. Coach, great offense from your guys in the first half. What got you the lead?
I started calling some great plays for Steph Curry.
That's why you're the coach of the year, Steve. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaq and Kenny. And an exciting time of the year as one of the first games of the regular season is halfway through. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. The second quarter largely belonged to them as they took charge of the game and jumped out to a 5-point lead at the break. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, it's always a little bit of a challenge playing on the road, but they came in mentally prepared and physically prepared. The energy in the arena was fierce, but they didn't cave in.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying the three, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on the three ball, way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to get back underway. Let's send it back to Kevin Harlan and crew. They are standing by courtside.
As we return to look at the corner of Euclid and East 6th in downtown Cleveland, just a few blocks from our spot here at Quicken Loans Arena. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he did a nice job. He got some easy buckets, made some tough shots. He erupted in the first half of play.
Here's Curry. LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. Irving is out there with DeAndre Liggins, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Curry can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know our old friend Steve Kerr was new to coaching when he took the reins of the Warriors, but he'd mentored under the greats. He said that Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich both had an almost scary amount of presence. As for Steve, he said, I'm very laid back. I believe in the calm presence of a coach, more so than the ranting and raving and screaming and yelling. I guess that's what he says to the referees anyway, guys.
Cool under pressure, but D.A., he's as competitive as they come. Thank you.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
Pachulia, he's checked in for David West. Second free throw, no good.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Love.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Count that one.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Yeah, he's one of those players. He operates at a different speed versus the defense.
Here's Liggins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Number 1, Steph Curry.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
First one falls for him. And the Warriors making a change here. West is checked in. Both free throws good from Liggins. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Green, the screen. Outside Durant. Traps in the tray. Durant's got 7 points.
How do you stop a 7-footer who gets his shot off that quickly from range? KD, one of a kind.
James sets the screen for Love. LeBron outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On deep. Green with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one. James kicks to Irving. Pass to Liggins. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. It's stolen by West. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. And it's Curry at the elbow. Thompson in the corner. To the paint. Here's West.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. Great showing for him last season. 3rd in scoring, and he was just so incredibly consistent from the foul line. Had the NBA's 3rd highest mark.
The Warriors have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Cavs coach Tyronn Lue, very detail-minded, but more than anything, Steve, he's tried to change the spirits around this Cavaliers team.
He wants the players to enjoy it, to savor the moment. He's not afraid to get on his players, but he knows that if they're having fun and getting after it, the talent on this team will do the rest.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Here's Love. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Love's got 10.
Feathery touch in the painted area serves Love very well.
Green kicks to Durant. The pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. West, right side. No good that time. Good D by Thompson. Irving kicks to Love. Thompson, high post. The feed to Liggins. Curry against Irving. No good there. And Golden State will come the other way. Curry passes it to Green. Outside Durant. There's the pick. Thompson for three. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his third assist on the night.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Timeout called Cleveland.
Start it.
Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for DeAndre Liggett. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Irving. Shot off the screen. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Irving's got 15.
Impressive change of speed ability coming off the screen. Kyrie carves out the space he needs.
Outside Green. He kicks to Thompson. Releases. Jefferson with some nice deep. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Irving dishes to Thompson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going.
This has been the kind of showing from him that everyone wanted to see. He's not going out of his way to force much, but when the shot is there for him, he hasn't hesitated 1 second to pull the trigger. Just a great night from the floor for him.
He misses the free throw.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. So we can't get either to fall. And one thing with Coach Kerr, he'll always defer credit and glory to his players. He's always done it. He is constantly praising their efforts to the media as the sole reason for their success.
And a prime example of that was last year in the Western Conference Finals. Kerr didn't go to the podium for the trophy presentation, wanted only the players to have that moment. Very much a player's coach.
Now Irving, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Durant wide open, he fires. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 10.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 9. Curry with the steal. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Ian Clark's checked in for Golden State. Unloads from 13. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. That's 12 points for Kevin Durant.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
LeBron outside. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. The high post shot. Warriors with the rebound. Durant's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Look, he's doing everything he can to get out of this funk. Just been a rough quarter shooting the basketball.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Green, the screen. Back to Thompson. Beyond the arc. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around. Back to Thompson from 10 feet out. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game. Warriors leading by 12. Green, the screen. Durant against Love. Durant, no good.
The defense knows he loves that in-between area and closed out fast.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
A different look now for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And Dunleavy's subbed in for LeBron. Then for the Warriors, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Shumpert passes to Dunleavy.
Way up there.
And on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when they're trailing, but I think he's just trying to give his team a spark.
And what a dunk it was. Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Now, here's Green. 11 points in the game. Misses off the left iron.
Something seems off with him tonight. Maybe it's his rhythm or his timing. Fortunately, his teammates are playing well enough to keep them ahead.
Irving against Durant. Thompson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Quietly becoming more dangerous on the offensive end, Thompson draws contact.
Numbers for him at the line not good. Not even 50% with only 5 makes.
And would love to hear a little more swish and a lot less clang from the charity stripe.
That free throw good from Thompson. We see it practically every game. A player picks up a few quick fouls and has to change how they play. Steve, just how drastic of a mentality change is it when you're playing in foul trouble?
Well, it takes away a little bit of your aggressiveness. And I think also you have to rely on your teammates, especially if you're in foul trouble. Especially for star players, you want to keep them around. So a lot of times the coach will say, hey, go double team so the star player or players won't pick up the next foul. It's exactly where they want the ball to go. He did a great job getting the ball into that position.
It's been an ascension to stardom for Draymond Green the last few seasons. Gone from role player to starter to superstar, all-star in a very short time span.
You just scratch your head how Green was taken in the 2nd round of the draft. So many different teams passed up on a guy who played extremely well at the college level. He has the skills and mentality to be a force in this league for a long time. Many argue he's already a top 10 player in the game. And his defense, that might be the #1 thing he does that separates him.
And Mike Dunleavy, one of the very few players from the 2002 draft that is still playing. He was the #3 overall pick that year, and he can still give you a little bit of everything on the floor.
That's what you love about Mike Dunleavy. He's one of those players, he obviously can shoot the basketball, but he's unselfish. He makes the extra pass. He just knows how to play. And on the defensive end, he competes.
Second free throw, no good. Warriors leading by 10. Fires the 3, hands it from downtown. Clark's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Sean Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
Outside Irving. He feeds it to Fry. And Lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. For Sean Livingston, a lot of his scores come from him hitting a jumper on a smaller guard. His post-up game and turnaround shot are one of the hardest things to stop in the league.
And so many people say, well, he has an advantage because of his size and height. But first of all, you got to have the ability and skills to handle the basketball as a point guard. And so what, you're down there with smaller guys. You have to have skill set to make those turnaround jumpers. And also the mid-range game, that's an art. Sean Livingston has mastered it.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Fry. Warriors leading by 11. Livingston kicks to Clark. Livingston with it. Green, the screen. 5 on the clock. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Irving. He's got 15. There's the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Irving's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Detroit. Livingston kicks to Clark. Pachulia dishes to Livingston. Picked by Pachulia. Livingston passes to Pachulia. He got right to the cup using that screen. Pachulia's got 4 points now in the quarter.
If you're the defense, it's trouble being able to guard Sean Livingston off pick and roll. At his size, once he turns the corner, he can find anybody.
Now, here's Fry. 18 points for him. Here's Thompson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Pachulia. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Durant's checked in for Pachulia. That free throw good from Thompson. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Durant kicks to Livingston. Green, the screen. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Livingston. And that's 15 points for Kevin Durant.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
The screen from Thompson. Irving kicks to Shumpert. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Green inside the 3-point line. The quick look, no good that time. Now Shumpert. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Kyrie Irving, one of the most talented scorers, certainly, Smitty, in the NBA, but he feels the pressure, I think, to try to tighten the screws in his game defensively.
You don't get many nights off defensively at the point guard position in today's NBA. That position is very deep. No excuses, though. To be great, you've got to get it done at both ends.
The first free throw is good.
You know, Kyrie is a star in this league, but he has a chance to be a superstar.
Both free throws good for Irving.
Kyrie Irving, former #1 overall draft pick, rookie of the year, multiple all-star games, gold medalist. He has his own signature shoe, and yet I think he still has room to even get better.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Kicks to Dunley. Cleveland moving the ball around. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. And Kyrie Irving says he'd like to take on more of a leadership role that can be tricky sometimes when you're a guy playing with a superstar like LeBron James.
Yes, because he's obviously one of those leaders that he's been in place as a leader, one of the best players. But I think Kyrie Irving is trying to learn from LeBron and take more of a leadership role. You can do that. You can have two leaders on the team. I just love the combination of J.R. Smith and Shumpert. Offense, defense, both can score a little bit, both get out and sit out on the defensive end. Just a fantastic combination.
That doesn't go either for Green.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
You know, offense is about rhythm. He has lacked rhythm in this entire quarter.
Now, here is Irving. 23 points in the game, and Dunleavy gets it to go in. And if you could combine the strengths of J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert, you'd have one heck of a player.
Yeah, you have a player that's athletic and shoot the three, drive the basketball. The two play off each other well. Either way, they're both very good NBA players.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Andre Liggins, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. The screen from Thompson. Fry, that's for two. And the miss.
And the long arms of Durant, so disruptive. He takes up a lot of airspace.
And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors lead by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy. Drive and kick. Let it come out in the wash, all right?
And the final period of play just about to start. The Cavaliers trail by 7 in the floor for the Warriors. Ian Clark out there with Steph Curry. And there's Iguodala. And it's Durant. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. Warriors shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Clark, guarded by Fry. No good from Clark.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
That will be in his head. The next time he comes down the lane, he'll have thoughts about that one.
Curry with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry's got the ball. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Love seeing Stephen Curry mix it up with driving the basketball. He is so clever at drawing fouls.
First free throw is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And both free throws good for Curry. The Cavaliers trail by 9. James outside. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside Durant. Back to Green. Pass to Iguodala. 5 to shoot. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Even with the D in Iggy's grill, he still knocks down those looks. He's been in this league for a while, and he is comfortable rising up and burying contested shots.
Fry, good.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Overall, it hasn't been pretty for his team, but he has shot the ball well.
Now, here's Thompson. He dishes it to Green. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
To the inside, here's Love. Durant with some nice D.
We know what he's capable of inside. That's a good shot for him. He's kicking himself that he couldn't get it to go.
Love wide open. He fires. And another 3 for Cleveland.
He really looks composed shooting the ball this half. Much more consistent, hitting a much higher percentage.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Fry dishes to Shumpert. Feeds it to James. Stolen by Thompson. From the arc. And again, no good by Golden State. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Fry in the post, guarded by Green. And the basket by Liggins.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Curry. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Love outside. Back to Shumpert. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And for a guy as strong and as athletic as Shumpert is, he really doesn't get to the foul line enough, in my opinion.
Iman Shumpert. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Irving's checked in for DeAndre Liggins. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. 11 feet away. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And that's 10 points for Andre Iguodala.
Andre getting the offensive juices flowing. Just a confident player who likes taking those type of shots.
Shumpert a screen on Curry. There's a good screen. Iguodala against James. Shot clock at 6. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
LeBron James, he's the elder statesman on this team right now. He's done a nice job of taking some of the younger guys and showing them the way.
Free throw good, LeBron. And Steve, LeBron at times last season hinting that he may be missing some of his more experienced teammates, whether in Miami or with the U.S. national team, guys who are more his peers.
I think for him is he sets high standards, and at the end of the day, he walks the walk on the court, one of the greatest players ever. If you're his teammate, you've got to fall in line.
Here's James after the made shot from Klay Thompson. It's a pick by Love. James kicks to Shumpert. To the middle. Here's Love. And it's Durant with the rebound. Look at the last game for the Golden State Warriors. It was a win against the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills. Got a hand on it. Here's Shumpert. It's a pick by Love. Outside Irving. Here's Fry. Not enough on that one as it misses. Warriors leading by 3. Curry kicks to Green. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And really, credit Green for getting the favorable position down inside, forcing the D's hand there.
And he knocks down the first one. And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Both free throws good from Green.
Draymond, a former second-round draft pick, always plays this game with a chip on his shoulder.
To the inside. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Thompson.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Dishes to Love. The 11-footer, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Green, that's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is the kind of basketball that Durant wants to play. Ball movement, hit the open man.
Now, here is Irving. Here's the dish to LeBron. Passes to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Here's James. Plenty of space. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
There's no one else they want with the ball in his hands and the game on the line than this fella.
Here's Green. Now the pass to Curry. Gets an open look and hits. Curry's got 20.
Stephen Curry's catch-and-shoot jump shot is one of the quickest in the league.
Thompson, a screen on Durant. Irving with the ball. Now Green defending. And it's Irving missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Attack mode right there. He plays bigger than his size.
Inside. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Love.
And credit Kyrie, tremendous vision. Finds the open man.
Here's the teardrop, and the layup good by Curry. He's got 22.
Beautiful looking teardrop. That's a shot that almost impossible to block.
LeBron passes to Thompson. Love outside. The screen from Thompson. The 3. And it's James missing. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Durant. Now the feed to Thompson. Curry setting the pick for Thompson. Pass to Curry. Again, Curry missing. Cavaliers have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. LeBron kicks to Thompson. It's a pick by Love. Outside jumper. Iguodala with the steal. Thompson, high post, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert.
Just goes to show you how smart Thompson is. Very talented at drawing fouls on the shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. Andre Liggins, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Golden State also making a change. McAdoo is checked in for Andre Iguodala. And so Thompson nails both of them.
You have to be cautious when guarding Thompson. He is so crafty at getting to the stripe.
Outside Irving. He kicks it to LeBron. Up the court come the Warriors on the break. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Those are the kinds of plays that win games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with it.
Now, here is Irving. From the strike. No good off the front iron. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Kicks to McAdoo. He feeds it to Curry. Fires for three. A shot off that time. Some solid defense there from Irving. Pass to Liggins. He dishes it to Love. LeBron against Durant. Outside Irving. And another miss by Cleveland.
To me, that's just a loss of focus. He was wide open from one of his favorite spots.
The shot by Thompson, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Thompson with the bucket.
Refining his skill set inside. You see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Here's Thompson. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now, 24 points for Steph Curry.
Not the best pick I've ever seen, but it was just enough to get the job done.
It's a pick by Love. Irving dishes to Love. No good on the shot. And Golden State will come the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Some nice passing by Golden State. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Looney's checked in for Golden State. There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter. Thompson with the bucket.
Klay Thompson is scoring at an efficient clip. This is the guy that once scored 37 points in a quarter. He can get hot real quick.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's not the biggest guy, but he makes up for it and then some with this insane vertical leap.
Warriors leading by 9. They double-team Curry. Durant for 3. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's stolen by Green. Feeds it to Thompson. Back to Green. Curry setting the pick for Green. Dishes it to Curry. From downtown. It's rebounded by Cleveland. There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Love. Misses off the right iron. Here's Golden State. 9-point game. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
And the fans already heading for the exits. Clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, their team got manhandled, taken to school on their home court.
Now here's LeBron. Left side Irving. The screen from Thompson. And Kyrie Irving gets the 3.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
You know what? He doesn't get worn down coming off a big game. It just builds him up even more.
Curry against Irving. Outside Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Clay, what was the key to the win tonight?
Just do it as a team. You know, it's not an individual effort. We're a real deep team this year. We got a lot of guys who would start on some good teams, so we just did it collectively.
Clay, great effort from everyone. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry. He didn't waste any time. The first quarter numbers he put up were frightening and certainly set the table for his team to prosper here tonight.
I've never, ever seen a small guard dominate a game like Steph Curry is able to do. Not his father, not his grandfather, not anybody. This kid right here brings a special excitement to every game he plays. This kid right here is the game right now. If you want to watch basketball, you better watch this guy. He's that type of player I've never seen before. Wow, what a player he is.
Excellent scoring effort from him tonight. Every time it seemed like they needed a bucket, he was the guy there to give it to him. The defense really never got a feel for him and how to play him.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.